All right, so now possibly the main inversion roll we're going to learn. Again, this roll is a great warm-up roll for your students, and it's going to help you understand the inversion. We're going to break it down. We're going to do a half tornado roll and then the full tornado inversion. So the half roll looks like this. I'm just going to be sitting forward. So a few things to think about. I always see beginners do this the first time they do this, is they lean back, okay? And they lean back because they think they're doing a roll like this, and then there's so much space between my nose and my knee that this is kind of what I'm forced to do, and it's nowhere near what I want to do, okay? I want to sit forward. You'll notice my posture's forward, my weight's forward, my spine is almost on a 45-degree angle here, like I'm playing a seated butterfly guard, okay? And when I do my inverted roll here, I'm going to do the half roll. So as I go upside down, I tuck my arm underneath my body. This is a big thing, okay? When you roll onto your arm, it allows you to use your arm like a rudder, and it's going to help you get your hips off the ground, okay? You'll also see people put their arm behind their back. I think that this is kind of incorrect because you're leaving a lever out here. If you try and do this in a match, it's nowhere near what you want your arm to do, okay? If your arm is back here, it's a lever that can be exposed and attacked. If I roll onto my arm, the arm is safe. I tuck my head in, and now I'm able to get my hips up just by opening my elbow. So I'll show it on this side here. My arm is underneath me. I can open my elbow up, and that's going to allow me to invert. So very simple. It's going to be like a kickstand here, okay? So for the half tornado roll, I'm going to roll through, go upside down, and just come to a forward sitting position. Then I do the same thing on the other side, and I sit forward. Okay, every time I sit forward, I lean forward like my back is 45, and I can put weight down on my feet here, okay? Another reason you don't want to be leaning back in the seated butterfly guard is because now I don't have any weight on my feet. My opponent can lift my feet up, okay? Generally, I want to have my hands in front of my feet so that I can hand fight, denying my opponent access to my feet. Okay, so one more time, I'm here, and I sit forward. Okay, on this side here. Sit forward, sit forward. So now if you're ready for the full tornado roll, you just go all the way through and you finish in the same direction that you started. So again, arms by my side, sitting forward, putting my chest inside between my knees. I'm here, so my main goal is to put my other foot in the mat and pull my nose to my knee, right? And when I do this, you'll notice the ground is kind of rolling down my toes and then rolling on the other side as well. So I'm trying to get my toes in base. Yeah, I'm tucking in. My back is curved, but it's able to support my own weight and my opponent's weight. Definitely one of the most fundamental drills that you must know to be a complete jiu-jitsu player.